Okay, good morning, everybody. So today I'm going to start this comment on a movie called Encounters of the Third Kind, a movie by Steven Spielberg. I really like this movie because it revolves around the idea of an encounter of humankind with extraterrestrials. And I like the idea that there was this surprise, awe at the moment of see them coming, and it was quite mysterious. There was some suspense to the movie, in that you don't get to know what are like the motives of these extraterrestrial beings, but. It's interesting that there's this call, this you get to understand at the end of the movie, and maybe this is just the interpretation that I wanted to share with you guys, that the UFOs are coming, they are calling people, the people can feel it. It's like these guys can handle communicating through telepathy, and the interesting thing is that. Maybe the message is not very clear, and you can start interpreting why, supposing why. It's like you can suddenly you're like a chosen one. You start feeling this call. You get obsessed, like one of the protagonists of the movie, with this place where the encounter is going to be. And it's actually not only an encounter, but it's going to be a trade-off. It's going to be like a swap. People who have been maybe taught, who have been taken to the stars, to other places, to other planets, to the world of these minds, these extraterrestrial minds. They're going to come back, and they are not going to age. That's the amazing thing, And they're going to come back, and then other people are going to, or precisely those who have received the call, are going to be boarding the spacecraft, the ET spacecraft. So I like this idea that there was this cycle, that you will have the opportunity to see the other life, which is not life after death, but it is very similar to it, because it's like you're gonna go on a spacecraft, and you're gonna go visit other worlds, other planets. You're gonna meet the ETs, and you will see what their world is about. Maybe they're gonna explain to you something. There's gonna be maybe it's gonna be an amazing travel. So I like that idea in the movie, from the movie, and of course there are many other things that I really loved about it. Which is this idea, well, the awe that actually takes hold of you when you see those spacecrafts coming, and then the mythological almost idea of this monument, this natural formation, this mountain, this famous place in the United States where the encounter is going to be precisely on the summit, on the top, and the movie is powerful. It leaves a profound and embedded picture in the subconscious mind. Yeah, I mean subconscious mind, because it is more like, it's a strong image. You remember the movie, and you will remember the mountain. You will remember this place. And maybe the spacecrafts, don't look that realistic. To some point, the movie is able to overcome the technicalities of rendering some credibility to the pictures. Sometimes there's some proportion problems to some of the pictures, but the movie doesn't lose its power to communicate, to convey, to get across this message of the ET, and maybe the ETs themselves are kind of disappointing, but I like them. They were like children. They were like when they come down from the spacecraft, it's almost as if they look like kids. They don't look they look kind of funny, but it's at least they are there, and well, in any case, I like the movie, and beyond being at a movie, I think that there are many incidents, there are many things that let the question open. Are we alone in the universe? Maybe it's more likely that we are not alone in the universe. But I don't want to enter, like the field of just rationalizing things, because sometimes, the power of reasoning is kind of like a little bit disembodied, and I don't want to do that. I know, the avalanche of, thoughts and conclusions. Yeah, the universe is very big, and there's a lot of exoplanets and planets that have been recently discovered, and even before that, we're not alone in the universe. The universe is enormous. It's difficult to sometimes be able to feel strongly, to really get to have a strong connection with those words. It's like words, sometimes really go far, away from us, and it's difficult to embody them, to incarnate them. But well, I just wanted to share these thoughts with whoever wants to take some time to feel and to think about the fact that the world, our planet, has been and is being and will be and will go on being engaged by outer space intelligences. So what do you think?